Steve, good weekend for us. Friday night we had two lads on Pat Barrett's Black Flash show in Liverpool, where we had Dexter McCarthy and a new kid for us, Mike Minard, who stole the show because I think there was 8 bouts on and the only 2 stoppages were from the VIP boys.
Oh, I think that someone else did get a stoppage.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Right. But listen, it's good, isn't it? Especially Mike's on his debut, and it was only his second fight for Dexter. So to get stoppages so early in the career is a positive thing. And I've not actually seen them yet, but I believe they're now up on YouTube. So I'll have a look at them tonight when I'm working away. Yeah.
I think the good thing about that was Mike, like you say, he was going in with a bit of an unknown quantity because the other kid was making his debut. I think his name was Carl Dobbins. So didn't know anything about him. So that's even more.
Yeah, you don't like to take debutantes really because you don't know what you're getting. But we've done our own work and we knew we'd been all right. But as we say, it was still a nice performance and go a first round stoppage on your debut.
Yeah, brilliant. And then Dexter was brilliant because he got 4 rounds in the bank. And the stoppage came with about 10 seconds to go, so that's a great tick in the box for him, isn't it?
Yeah. And listen, Dexter's been so dedicated. Yes. It'd been easy to wobble over the COVID situation, but he's not. He's kept himself in the gym all the time, and I've seen a couple of photographs from Friday night. He's in tremendous shape. So. I believe Mike's going to go out on another Black Flash show early in September, and Dexter's fighting on our show at the Olympia on the 17th. So they'll probably have a couple of days off the gym and then be straight back in. So good exciting times for the kids.
And the night afterwards, we had Eddie's back garden, and we had Mr. Cullen against Solvauer's last opponent, Mr. Yirim, and. What a performance!
Do you know what? It was a good performance, and bordering on a great performance because I think he was only in trouble once in the old 10 rounds, and that's unlike Jack because he's been prone to be getting tagged every now and again, but. Very, very improved on his discipline in that fight. He used the advantages that he's got, which is his reach. He
doesn't normally, does he?
And he's been known, like you say, not to. But his jab was fantastic on Saturday night, and the performance wasn't far off perfect. I mean, a stoppage would have rounded it off for Jack, but he kept to the game plan and he outboxed him, and to be honest with you, even though a lot of people thought he was the underdog going into that, I actually expected that, so he wasn't a big shock to me or the people within the VIP camp, and listen, all the kids in the Northwest know Jack Cullen and know how good he is, and it was great. He's gone and had a good win against a world-class operator, and fair respect to him because he took a lot of passes, didn't he, and kept coming and made Jack work all the time and stay focused because he was pressurising even though he was getting popped off, and I just thought he was great by Jack, and obviously he was in the away corner when he beat Doherty, and obviously he was in the away corner when he fought Felix Cash, so it'd be nice now if he can come out the own corners, and Eddie Hearn and Max Room have promised him a big fight. Whether it's his next one or not, I don't know, but if it's a big fight next, great. But I think he's such a popular guy and potential massive ticket seller that it'd be worth having a little punt at him at home and bring him out the home corner and seeing what he can deliver. I mean, I think minimum he'd sell 1,000 tickets now.
Yeah, no, it was like I say, and the few people that were there, I think he sold 28 tickets. The noise he made was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. The lads from Little Lever get behind him, and at £750 a ticket, it's a lot of money for them. But they turned out and gave me support, and I know Jack appreciates it, and most of them have been on the ride. They went over to Ireland when he fought over there, and I think they've got a few more good nights coming out for him, you know what I mean? I'm really excited what we can do.
He's
with Cullen,
improving with every fight, and that's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, by the time they get to this level, are almost the finished article. I don't think Jack is.
No,
and that's
but he's maturing as a person as well, and
Yeah.
you can see that in the interviews. You know, he didn't like doing interviews before, did he? But
Embraces
he's
them
done
now.
quite a few good interviews on the lead up to this and afterwards, and yeah, he's something to work with, and I hope Eddie can see the potential in him now and starts. You know, looking after him and trying to build him into something, because I think he can be.
Definitely. Just quickly before we go on to Aqib, who fights this weekend on the second fight camp. Brilliant fight. Lee Wood won was that the regular world title? Was that?
Yeah, WBA regular one. Yeah,
against Kanzu.
Kanzu, yeah, absolutely fantastic performance. You know. I expected him to get an early start, but to be worn down, you know, Kanzu's known for his volumes, but you know, whether it was the 2 year gap of not fighting or Lee Wood was that good, probably a little bit of both. It just didn't happen for Kanzu, did it? You know, he was walking forward with his hands held up high, just not getting his shots off. And to be fair, Lee Wood was probably not letting him get his shots off, because he was belting him just as he was getting in range and then moving off. And it was a great performance. And you know what? We were talking about this last night, that how different a couple of weeks can be in someone's life in boxing and change it now, because obviously my lad Reece Moll fought him for the British.
That was his last fight, wasn't it?
About 4 months ago. But before that, he should have been fighting Jordan Gill, Reece Moll, for the British title, and Jordan Gill pulled out. Now, if he wouldn't have pulled out, Lee Wood wouldn't have got the chance for the British. He'd still been doing 6 or 8 rounders. So, you know, you look at for Reece Moll, he'd have beat Jordan Gill. Would he then got a world title fight? You never know. I mean, he's had to come back with a 6 rounder, Reece Moll, so he's had that game of snakes and ladders and down there. Lee Wood was there, and possibly would have still been there if Jordan Gill wouldn't have pulled out for the British title. But he's gone, he's won the British title, straight away an opportunity comes for the world title and he wins that. So he could have been sat still waiting for the fight, but now he's a world champion. How good's that? It's amazing, isn't it?
It's like we all love boxing, isn't it? But another great thing that this could be is because Jazza and Barry fight on Saturday night, don't they? Now whoever wins in that makes for an exciting Northwest battle for the featherweight division, isn't it? You know, you got Lee Wood, Josh, if he comes through on September the 3rd, and whether it's Jazza or Barry, all Northwest fighters.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm hearing that Kanzu's got an option on him, but whether or not he's going to exercise that, I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. But you know, there's going to be two world champions at featherweight. Unfortunately, one's not Josh, but I'm sure Josh will get himself back in the mix. But we've got a big job September the 4th to do on that one.
Was it the 4th, is it? I thought
yeah,
it was,
we've got our show September the 3rd.
Oh, ours is on the Friday, yeah, of course it's the 4th. Yeah. And then, like you say, this Saturday, we've got Aqib out for fight number 7, I think it is. Another step up in opponent. It could be a kid.
Yeah, he's going along.
Winning record.
Yeah, he's going along nicely. Aqib. I mean, he's 21, so there's no rush. But you know, another great opportunity to showcase his skills. I mean, not sure what the viewing numbers are on DAZN yet, but what I can say after the experience of being at the fight camp on Saturday night, that there's no better venue for him. For you to go and fight on and showcase your skills.
Did you look after you there?
Yeah, it's a great setup. I mean, because I didn't go in the bubble, I went and was with the punters, and you go through big security check, then you're in the big garden. They've got a big nice marquee set up where all the drinks are, and they're fully loaded with the people coming in, and then you've got in the garden some food things where they can get your pizzas, your burgers, some burritos and things, even an ice cream van where people can go and get some ice cream. It's a great setup. There's only 300 punters there, all got nice leather seats in fantastic viewing positions, not a bad seat in the house. It's an incredible experience, and you know, fair play for them for setting up and doing it. The only downfall would be if the weather's not there, so let's hope the rain keeps off, and it'll be a great night on Saturday again. I'm sure Aqib will put a good performance in, and the week after Scott Fitzgerald's back as well, so
we're
lucky enough to have one each there. I think there's talk about a foreigner coming in, just needs to be rubber stamped yet, but that should be announced in the next 24-48 hours, yeah.
And you're aiming to keep Aqib really busy, because everything goes well on Saturday night. You've got him penciled in for September the 11th, is it? At the University of Bolton Stadium.
Like I was talking about Dexter, Aqib's been one of those people who's not let the COVID situation put him off, and he's trained virtually every day, and so you know, he's a few fights behind on where he would have been, so you know, get this one out of the way on Saturday, hopefully no cuts or niggles, fight on September the 11th, and then I'm hoping there'll be a matchroom show in Manchester in November, and he can jump on that one, because he's not just a good fighter, he's a big ticket seller, and particular what I'm seeing now with the COVID denying people chances and opportunities to go out and enjoy themselves. Now the boxing's kicked off, they're mad for it, you know. Our shows in Liverpool are virtually sold out already, and there's like 4 weeks and 6 weeks to go, so all good at the moment.
That's good, because you've got a lot lined up, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. I think coming in a few days we'll talk about them, because they're all starting to take shape now, so it'd be good to let everybody know what's going on, but there's some belting VIP shows coming up.
Nice one, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Mate.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.